Welcome back to another edition of Bourbon Kingdom. I'm David.
And I'm Zach.
And today we get to taste my unicorn.
One of them.
One of them.
Well, one of the unicorns. One of the ones that we actually said was one of the bourbons that we were actually hunting this year.
Yes.
In one of our previous videos that we did.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is, and let me tell you guys, spoiler alert, it's really freaking good.
I haven't tasted it yet.
Clearly, I've been drinking on it,
Yeah,
but
clearly.
I was the one that got it, so I'm allowed to.
Yes.
So the bottle we're talking about today is the Four Roses limited edition small batch, and it is legitimately. First off, they make about I think it's like a smidge under 15,000 of these.
Right here it tells us 14,880 bottles.
Yeah, well, it helps if you read.
And this is bottle number 7,064.
For everybody at home that wanted to know.
You don't want to know.
No.
But.
So the really cool thing is about this, for everybody who doesn't know, this is actually a blend of different mash bills that they already have. And I don't want to go into the 10 mash bills that they have and which one's the best, which one's the worst, blah, blah. But just to tell you.
That'll take too long because I want to drink this.
So just really quick, this.
Oh, by the way, somebody commented, you smell every bottle you open. Yes, I do. Ready? There you go. Yeah, we read comments. We read the good ones and the bad ones.
Mentioning comments, let us know what you think about him smelling a bottle right now. And while you're doing it, like the video. You can like the bottle too. And subscribe if you already haven't subscribed yet. So it'd be fantastic. Before this video gets off the rail any more, going back to this bottle really quick, this is 114.2 proof, which is like an absolute like money proof for it. Where are you giggling? What did you do? Anyways, you're giving me more. It's only my bottle.
Oh.
Anyway, so the mash bill for this, before I knock this dude out, there is a 16-year-old OBSV, a 14-year-old OBSQ, a 12-year-old OESK, and a 16-year-old OESV in there.
And there's a 25-year ABCD in there as well.
Yeah, it's the new recipe. So, and if you're lucky enough to get this at MSRP, it's $150. Or if you're looking on the secondary, somewhere between $400 and $500.
Yeah, somewhere between that. Yes.
So, now that we can get serious for a moment.
I'm sorry. I took that one off the rails myself. I apologize.
Nah, no need.
I think. Honestly, and I've told you this before, I like a good leather on the nose.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the first thing that, like, I can smell a bunch of other things, but my nose is drawn to that leather smell, and I like that a lot.
You know what's crazy to me? So I was sitting here thinking about this mash bill, and there's a lot of older barrels in this. And, whenever we reviewed that Remus this year, there's a ton of old barrels in that.
Man, that Remus. I'm still kicking myself. I did not get that.
You should. And that thing smelled dusty, and this doesn't smell dusty to me.
No.
It doesn't really have those hints. Like right off honestly for me, right off the bat, whenever I was nosing this, it's like a rich berry, like blueberry.
Yeah, I can get that.
Some kind of like, I don't know, some kind of red berry, whatever that would be. Raspberry, maybe. I don't know. Schnozberry. And it's just like, it's not dusty to me. There's not a weird dusty note or like a really like old nice dusty note to it, which is kind of just different. But also getting very floral. Some nice, really nice like rich oak, some cinnamon to it. A little bit of that leather that you're saying. And like a smidge of like an orange like zest to it. Maybe. Ooh. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, me likey.
Man, this thing is so dang good. Like, if you have the means, before I give any more notes, just go ahead. Just do it.
Yeah.
I mean, literally that palette is just full of like orange and spice and Like there's some sweetness to it.
Yeah, you're nailing it right on the head. Like all of that. I even get a little bit of like some cinnamon in there.
Mm-hmm. It's also creamy to me. It's not like a rich like vanilla cream or anything like that. It's just creamy. I don't really know how to describe that.
It's a super smooth finish too. Like I don't like it is smooth.
Well, what's crazy about it, there's like a chocolate fruit note on that finish that's just so freaking good. And so literally we had at Breakfast Club, I brought some samples of this and it was just like letting some people try it. And literally people were off the bat. They're like, this is instantly better than 2020. And I have a 2020 and I was trying it and I was like, I don't know if I think that. And yeah, it's not even close. I think this is better.
Yeah, I had 2020 at Nulu, Cox's Nulu.
Yeah.
And this
it's better.
Yeah. It's better than 19 as well. Because
I can't remember. I don't have a sample of it. But
I was down at Cox's Noodle and I had them both. I had 20 and 19. And 19 was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Probably better than 20 as well. But this is better than both of those.
Yeah, this is just money.
And see, now it's sneaky. That finish is sneaky because I'm feeling the heat now after we've been talking for 30. Like it just kind of started in my gut and just kind of worked its way up. I mean, I'm happy with that for sure.
Yeah.
Which is all the more reason why it's my unicorn.
There's like a really nice on the finish. There's like a really nice like blueberry cream note to it. I think I don't know if that's where my nose and my palate's kind of coming together on that finish. Where I was saying I was kind of getting like a berry note and that creamy kind of note. But it's just super nice. It's very welcoming. It's not.
To me, it's got a little bit of a drying on the finish, which I like because I think that's from that leather smell that's on the nose, and I like that. I don't mind. I don't mind one that dry. I don't always like one that dry is real dry on the finish, but when the taste is really good, it doesn't matter if it dries it out on the end or not.
It also drinks just a little bit more than what its proof is. Like if you would have told me this was like around 120 to 125, I would be like,
I can get with that.
Absolutely.
I can get with that.
This would throw me off on the proof on what it would be. But no, this is money. I mean, this is something like.
So if anybody out there has one of these that they want to just graciously sell us at cost, I'd take it in a heartbeat.
Yeah, of course he would.
We'll give you props on our channel.
Yeah, no doubt. We'll give you a shout out.
We will give you all kinds of shout outs.
Not that this is obviously if we can find an MSRP, buy it.
Sure.
How much would you pay secondary though for it? You know, because this is realistically where most people are going to get it.
Taste wise, I would say.
I know
it's so difficult because I don't think I would pay above 4 for it because it's just hard to pay that much for a bourbon.
I would agree. What sucks is like back in the day, whenever those things were like around like 300, shy of 300.
Yeah,
just different day, different animal. I agree. I don't know if I would spend that kind of money on this bottle per se. But man, it's something like if you're a Four Roses fan, they did it this year. Like they legitimately crush it. They always produce something that's really good, but this year is a little bit more special than I think maybe in years past.
Yes, I would agree with that.
I can't remember if I'm being honest. Like I remember the 2020. I just don't remember the 19 or 18, and I definitely won't remember or be able to compare it to the 17, 16.
I would just say if you don't want to buy a bottle of it and you're at a bar somewhere or out to dinner at a nice restaurant and they have it, it's going to be worth the $25 to $30 that you're going to get the pour for.
For sure. And here's the other thing: there's just shy of 15,000 bottles of this, so even though it's highly allocated, it's going to be hard to find. There's actually a decent amount of those out there. I mean, if a Stag Junior normally has around 12 to 14,000 bottles, I think, on average.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a decent amount, too. Now, I understand that's 2 separate releases every year. But that's actually a decent amount.
I'd be interested to see if this is high for the allocated. I don't want to run over to your bar and get your other one
Yeah.
to see. But I'd be curious to see how closely, like, is this a high allocation, or is this a low, on the low
Sure.
end of the allocation? So
Sure.
I just don't know, because I didn't look at the back of it.
Yeah, we didn't think we didn't think that.
No,
far.
we didn't think
So.
that far ahead. We were just, honestly, I was just excited to drink it. So there
Awesome.
you go.
It's great.
But it is 2 thumbs up for me. Get it, drink it, try it at a bar, whatever you got to do to get your hands on a taste of it. You're not going to be disappointed.
Not at all.
Yeah. So have we
good.
already told them to like and subscribe?
If we haven't, we'll tell you again. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment. Let us know if you've had it before. Let us know if you are looking for it, or if you have had it and you disagree with us, or if you're getting some kind of different note. Let us know.
Yep.
So,
well, till the next time, we'll see you.
See ya.